future. Dream about the future. Your tomorrow is going to be all right. Things are going to change. This dark cloud that is over your life will not be there forever. I shared once on this broadcast how when I was young, I was a teenager, I took a flight once. And it was one of the first few flights that I would take on an aircraft, and I saw the plane taxiing while it was raining. It was raining when we boarded the plane. It was still raining. And I looked up into the sky and I couldn't see anything. All I saw was dark clouds. The sky was dark. The clouds were there. Rain was falling. So I thought that the plane would not take off because I couldn't see anything anyway up there. I couldn't see the clear sky. But to my surprise, after we had boarded the plane and the doors had been shut, the plane began to move. The plane taxied and the pilot took off. And I was looking out through the window, amazed. Where were we going? We couldn't see anywhere. And gradually that plane went up and went up through the clouds. And to my utter surprise and amazement, when we got over the cloud, the sky was clear. The sun was shining. The cloud and the rain were all beneath us. Oh, I learned a lesson that day as young as I was. Things are not always the way they seem. What you think is final may not be final. There may be more to your situation than you think. I learned a big lesson that day. Beyond those dark clouds, the sun is still shining. I'd like to say to you, David, however bad you may think things are in your life, there are still some positive dimensions to it. And that current situation that looks bad is temporary if you will wait it out, if you will rise beyond it. And what determines the height at which you fly is your attitude, whether it will be positive or not. Don't focus your mind on past failures, on what didn't work. Let me give you some advice. Dream. Focus on your future. Don't let your past confuse your future or even destroy your future. Create a new future for yourself. I love to dream. I love to discuss with my wife about our future dreams. I love to put pictures on the wall that I can see all the time. We've done that so many times. Okay? I always have on the wall my targets, my next level targets. I have checks written in my name with some big amounts of money that I have never seen before. They're there. I've done that several times. And interestingly, eventually, as that got into my mind, it became my reality. It happened. This thing happens, I'm telling you. This thing happens. Don't allow your mind to be focused on the negative. Let your mind be focused on the positive. Now, one of the ways through which you can keep your mind positive is for you to make sure that you always have dreams and that you have goals. We human beings are visually stimulated. That's why I like those pictures and those targets and goals that I write and which I put on the wall. You've got to change what you see, especially about yourself. So keep your mind focused on the positive. Have positive pictures handy. Sometimes I do some rehearsal. I stand by somebody's car and I ask somebody to take my picture right there. Woo! and I take it along with me. That's my dream picture, you know. It's infinitely more powerful, more of a greater blessing for you to think positively than for you to think negatively. I challenge you there, viewer. Let's go for it. Dream big. Set goals. Focus your mind on them. And let's move on to the positive. I'll be back after this break.
Success Power.
Checkmate. Hello. Do you have an idea what next big strategic move you can make to move your life to the next level of success? You may be a very good secretary, a very good accountant, a very competent lawyer on your own. But it's another level of success entirely when you can get 10, 50, or 1,000 people to cooperate with you to achieve your objectives. We call that leadership. Now, I have an idea what strategic move you can make to move your life to the next level of success. And it's for you to get a copy of the book, Multiply Your Success, Lead.
Multiply Your Success, Lead. In this book, you will learn how to turn loose your ability to inspire others, transform your organization, solve problems better and faster than before, multiply your effectiveness, and become a change champion in your nation. To order for Multiply Your Success, Lead, please call +44 020 888 76771 or visit our website www.successpower.tv. Multiply Your Success, Lead by Sam Adeyemi, a life-transforming tool that you need to succeed.
Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We've been discussing what we call the big word, attitude. Your attitude will ultimately determine your altitude in life. What you think is what you literally become. And our challenge today is that we should keep our thoughts and our emotions positive. With the global economic recession, with the insecurity in so many countries, with the bad news that we hear in the media every day, it can be tough to be positive these days with the unemployment figures, you know, food crisis in some parts of the world, wars going on in some parts of the world, famine, flooding in some parts of the world just could be overwhelming.